What is up, YouTube? Back again with another video, and today's video is kind of a sad video, but I don't want it to be depressing for anybody because it's not what my friend would have wanted. My brother would have wanted. I know that for a fact. Just a little context. I got a dog 15 years ago. And we named him Pepper. You guys have probably seen him on the streams if you've been in the streams. And if you follow me on any social medias, you probably see pictures of him quite often because I like to post a lot of pictures of him. And he was a Yorkie, so he wasn't, like, Yorkies aren't known to live very long. They're only known to live like 10, 12 years. So the fact that he lived 15 years was a miracle in itself. And he was healthy for 99% of those 15 years. I mean, he's been through a lot. I mean, he's got hit by a car. He's gotten loose probably hundreds of times because he likes to just run. He's been to several different states. He's been there through, my worst moments, like my situation with my ex that you guys have seen on the channel before. He's been there in my best moments, completing all the nuclear challenges in games and completing games and Christmases and birthdays and other holidays. But this past month has been a rough month, which is why my videos have been kind of lackluster, because I've been dealing with health issues with him pretty much all month straight, but the last couple of weeks was the worst. I won't get into too many specifics, but he was losing a lot of weight. He lost upwards to almost 8 pounds in less than a couple weeks. He wasn't eating for multiple days straight. He was having, I think he had over 5 seizures throughout the last month. And 2 days ago, I wanted to make this video sooner, but I just needed to take a couple days to kind of process everything, and now I'm kind of feeling a little better, so I feel like it's the right time to talk about it, so that people in the channel that know about him also know that, the loss that I've had to deal with, and 2 days ago, we were left with no option. He could barely stay awake for the most part. I mean, he would just lay, and he would just look depressed as shit. And we had no choice but to decide whether or not we wanted to spend thousands of dollars to try to figure out what was wrong with him, or have him put to sleep. We spent tons of money already at this point, trying to figure out what was wrong. Blood work all came back at another vet saying that he was fine, that it was just an infection in his mouth, so we got medication. Didn't seem to help. But we were pretty certain that the organs were shutting down. I mean, when you're not eating, and you're just nothing but drinking, and you're barely able to move, I think it's pretty obvious what's happening. So we went to a new vet, and they gave us the decision either to put him down or spend more money to try to figure out what was wrong with him. And we just didn't want him to suffer anymore, and so we decided to have him put to sleep. And so at 4 p.m. on March 28th, 2024, we had to put my dog Pepper down. And I think to a lot of people, maybe this won't seem like a super huge thing. But to me, he was the best person I've ever known. I never had a lot of friends growing up, so I always would talk to him. I think that's the hardest, not having that person there. Some people are like, oh, bro, he's a dog. Yeah, but, to me, that wasn't. He wasn't. He was a human being. But for the most part, I'm doing all right. I don't grieve as hard as many people do, I don't think, which is a negative and a positive in its own ways. But I'm going to be able to focus more on YouTube again. I'm obviously still trying to get my job situation figured out, so I can get some money coming in, so I can actually upgrade the videos, upgrade the content a little bit better. So videos will still be coming out, but once I get the job, I'll be uploading a scheduled video, going over my plans for the channel once I have a job, so I can balance it a little better. But life's a bitch, man. Life is such a bitch, bro. Like it's just not. It's not fair in any way. I'm sure anyone that's ever lost a dog can kind of get where I'm coming from. Like it's just they don't deserve it. You know, I don't. They're the closest thing to perfect in this universe, and they don't have enough time here. I don't think that's fair. But we're gonna power through it. Thank you guys for watching. Again, normal videos will be starting probably after Easter. I'm probably gonna take a couple days after Easter, and then I'm gonna start fully uploading again. This obviously has hindered my project ideas, so the montage of the next montage will be probably delayed a little bit. But I love you guys. You guys are amazing. You're one of a kind. You're beautiful. And I'll see you guys in the next one.